Hello guys, I'm actually back again with another video. So I decided to redo this video just because I don't know what happened, but it has a lot of mistake, and I was like, you know what, I need to redo it. So it's about let them do whatever they want while you do you. Let them do whatever they want while you do yourself, while you're doing yourself. You know why? It's okay to let other people to do whatever they want, whatever they desire, whatsoever, even if it's something that is extremely evil. It's something that is like a lot of darkness within it, something that is extremely toxic, whatever, to the point that most of the time it's harming you or it's harm other people. It's like you can tell people like, why are you fucking doing that? Like, why you keep doing that to other people? Why you keep doing whatsoever? And then the motherfuckers will be won't listen, right? Or maybe they feel like they're so powerful because a lot of time people who have money, they think money just allow them to be entitled to the point that they're doing other people dirty or doing whatever they want to harm other people, which is fucking like it's a very deep move. So it's a very deep energy. So so a lot of motherfuckers will be doing a lot to other people, and then you're asking yourself, what the fuck, So let them do whatever they want. Let them do whatever they want while you do you. This thing happens a lot. Like for example, in relationship, I had excuse, like I had a lot of friendship who have this mindset whereby whenever they're in a relationship or they tend to ditch friendship, and then they think they can come back later and fuck with you, and they're like, what the fuck, you don't do that to me, you don't fucking do that to me. I might not be vocal about it, but you know what it did. The motherfucker would act like, you're so sensitive, motherfucker, what so what. The fact that you ditch friendship to be in a relationship, for me it's a fucking weird move. Like, I don't understand people move like that, because it's one of the most weakest shit, or whatever you call it. But for me, it's something that I'll never like normalize, or never like whatsoever. If you're trying to make me feel guilty about me cutting off because of that, then that's on you. Because why, you did what is best for you, and I'm allowing you to do whatever that you want, just because of whatever, it didn't work out. Now you want to call out and be like, hey, like it's nothing happened, bitch, bye. So I'm just gonna be like that. So that will happen. So I'm not against. The thing is, if you are that kind of a person who just is genuine, someone who's do things with their heart in it, someone who's passionate, even sometimes you do, even when you're thinking you're passionate about it, whatever that you do, because when you're genuine, you're more like to be passionate about everything. So whatever that you touch, you want to be passionate about. Whatever that you do, you want to do it with your heart in it. So the fact that you find relationship, friendship as something that you can discard whenever you're in a relationship, and then whenever you meet another dude, you act this like that. You just ditch everything, and then you go about and be like, what the fuck. So it's okay when it's okay to you, but I'm just not cool with that. I'm just gonna let you be. I'm just gonna let you go. I'm just gonna ghost you, because honestly, you did that. You like you did that first. So I'm just not gonna like I'm just gonna let you be, because that's how you move, and I'm not gonna try to be, you know another example. Have you ever come across a lot of women who gave up on their dreams because they're dating someone? Like, even it cannot be only like female, it can be males too, whereby they're dating a most manipulative motherfucker, or most selfish, self-centered person, who's just gonna tell them that, you know what, you're not gonna take that job, you're not gonna take that scholarship, you're not gonna take this and that. Why are you doing that? Like, you're not moving out of the country, you're not moving out of the city. Like, they make you feel guilty for having like opportunity. The thing is, when it comes to love, when it's real, it's real. You can't just be like let go of the things that you actually want just because you're dating someone. The fact that someone find your improvement, your whatsoever, something that you are supposed to make yourself small in order to make other people to be to make the person that you are with accommodate their insecurities. Like, you know what, just fucking do you. The fact that you're dating someone who find your growth is something that they're supposed to be intimidated about, just leave that motherfucker, because honestly, you don't need that person in your life. The fact that you have to be small in whatever that you do, whether through friendship, family, um, lovers, you have to be something that you have to be small in order for them to feel comfortable. You have to dim your life for them. Nah, you just have to do you. Let them do themselves while you're doing yourself. It happens a lot. Like, it comes to the point where a guy there's this thing most guys say whenever they're not serious with you, or maybe they trying to play you and they know that you're a good person whatsoever. They will say something like, I don't want to be in a relationship, but they want a relationship benefit. They want a serious relationship benefit, and they be like, dude, what the fuck, you know? Whereby they just want you to just serve them, be like a wife or act like a girlfriend whatsoever, but you are not in relationship. And then when you choose to just disappear on them, they act like weird, like they don't want to see you moving on, but the motherfucker said they're not ready for a relationship. When motherfuckers telling you that I am not ready for a relationship, I don't want something serious whatsoever, that person is just telling you it's a code, like you're not what I want, and but I'm just gonna waste your time, just gonna manipulate you because I see that you are the damn a fucking divine masculine or fucking divine feminine, and you have all the things that I don't have. So I'm just gonna act like you are the fucking option, so that whenever you won't find out who you are, because most of the time the fact that the motherfuckers just did that, they know who you are, they know that you deserve better, they know that what's because they're self-centered, they are entitled to you, they feel like entitled to your energy, they feel entitled to make you feel small. They just gonna do that. For me, I don't understand motherfuckers who say want to be in a what do you call it? It may come off as judgmental, but that shit is shitty. Like, I don't understand the kind of vibe whereby a motherfucker is telling you that let's have a friends with benefit. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'll never understand people who do that. Like, you agree to that shit. Like, are you okay? It can be like a guy, it can be like a female, it can be a male, it can be anyone. Whenever someone is telling me that let's have friends with benefit, like, that shit is insulting. You can feel it in your soul. You can just as justify and be like, maybe I'm just being too serious, or maybe I'm being stuck up. But no, that's a fucking insult. Whenever motherfuckers tell you that friends with benefit, that motherfucker is insult. It's not an ego that is actually bruised. That motherfucker is extreme insulting you. The thing is, I don't give a fuck how much we all try to put our look whatsoever, act like a relationship something like this actually like this. That shit is not real. The fact that I have to be the someone that who can stand being single and being a celibate, to point that whenever, like, I've saw like long time ago that this thing of friend with benefits is shitty, that means that shit is unreal. It's just another manipulative way. Just people who are selfish who think they can do whatever they want to fuck other people up. The fact that you are in a friends with benefit kind of vibe, it says a lot about your self-respect. It says a lot about you, but it's okay, because sometimes you are just think that you can change someone's mind. You think you can change whatsoever. So what do you need to do in that situation? Do, like, for example, if you know that you want a serious relationship, and whoever that you're with, your partner, and then he's not into it, let the motherfucker go. Like, you don't have to entertain it, you don't have to even kiss each other, you just have to go. And a lot of people are telling me that you're not supposed to ask a guy initially. Like, for example, for me, when I'm going at a date, I'm just gonna fuck you up with a serious question, because I don't understand why we have to lie to each other. Like, I don't understand, like, why do you have to lie to get laid? Why do you have to lie to do whatsoever? Like, I don't understand that shit. So I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, I'm just that kind of a person. Like when I go out in the first date, I'm just gonna ask you serious questions because I'm not like a serious person, but at the same time, I don't see myself not doing anything without depth in it. Like if it's surface, it's shit as fuck. I might done that in the past because I was emotionally unavailable to myself. I dated people who are not emotionally available for me because I've listened to a fucked up society norm that you they say things like, okay, it's okay not to, like, I don't control anyone, but I need to know, like, but I don't need, like, most of the time. Sometimes people lie. They say things that they don't mean. Like, most of the time, how many women or men who've been told that I'm gonna marry you, but they ended up not being like that. People lie. You just have sometimes to use discernment. Like, people will test the shit out of you to see whatever, how you react to whatever they're giving you, the bare minimum they're giving you. So they just want to do whatever. So what do you do in that situation? Just leave the motherfuckers. Like, don't fucking entertain that shit. I get it. Sometimes some of us, we don't have, like, we didn't grow up in a nurturing home or environment that you grow up in, ended up being so fucked up by it, and then you ended up not knowing, not meeting yourself. Probably you never listened to, or probably you've been told that the only voice that matter in the household that you grew up into, it's only the elder, because that fucking parent who are that toxic, who don't allow other kids to be expressive. Whenever you're being expressive, they say you are back chatting. Like, why would I be back chatting? You ask me, I'm telling you, I'm just expressing myself. You're not allowed to express yourself. So when you go into other relationship, you end up having this pattern of not being expressive of yourself. And then whenever you're not being expressive of yourself, you tend to make people will take advantage of you for not being expressive. You'll be like, I'm not, I don't feel like, I don't, like, you avoiding is like deep conservation, avoiding question, like asking someone what is exactly do, what are your intention. I ask people what your intention, they'll be like, and then I leave. I know that I just, like, I did the right thing, because why? It's my time, it's my fucking energy. Whenever it's something, it's my energy whatsoever. The thing is, the fact that I can be that person, like I can be expressive, the fact that I can set boundaries, the fact that I can tell you this is what I want, or maybe I'm not gonna tell you this is what I want. The fact that I'm telling you that your energy is garbage, the fact that I am that person, like I'm that, when I'm saying I'm that person, I mean, like, I can, I don't just approach people for no reason. I've never approached, and like I've never, like I will never understand someone who approach someone for ill intention. Like it's fact, like it's a most fucked up act that I've come across in our society. Like, you approach someone with wrong intention to the point that you trade something like a coincidence. Like, have you ever come across people who trade like a coincidence whereby you're meeting people more than once? Like, I've come across people, I'm like, what the fuck? You know, people are fucking like wicked. They can trade that shit. They can trade, like, you are their fucking soulmate. They can mirror the energy out of you, like acting like they're you. Uh Acting like the energy that they are actually embodying, it's energy that they are in. It's act like it's the energy that they're operating on, but which is not true. Motherfuckers are mirroring you. They know who you are. They did fucking research about you and be like, what the fuck? So they let them do whatever that they want, even it's wicked, but stay the fuck away from them while you're doing you. Let them do whatever they want, because the thing is, when someone is already have a plan how to mistreat you, how to make you feel so low, how to make you not see your light, how to make you not being confident, how to make you to how to attack your self-esteem. Like, the fact that someone has to be that strategic to destroy your self-esteem, you just have to let them do whatever they want while you do what is best, or whatever that is best for you in that situation. Especially when I'm talking about people attacking your confidence, is to stay the fucking far away from those people. You don't have to try to prove anything. You don't have to seek validation from, because they want you to be in that energy. Whenever you are codependent, they want you there. They want you to feel like shit. They want you to be so independent on them. So they want you to be so independent, like dependent on them, dependent on their energy. They want you to don't have any kind of energy that is truly you. They want you to question every decision that you are making. They want you to question every shit. So I'm telling you right now, let them do whatever they want while you're doing what is best for you. Because this motherfucker, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. That friendship, that friend that left you because you're not popular, and then out of the blue now, because you're doing good now, your money is sexy as fuck. Now they wanna reach out. They know that motherfucker what they're doing. I remember when I was actually having a roommate, like back in 2018, I have two roommates. So I usually talk about the other one, but I've never talked about the other one. This woman, like she has a dope soul. Like I know that she's a genuine person, but somehow I trigger the shit out of me because you know what? I know that she was part of my soul tribe. It's just that I kept quiet about it because she was also keeping quiet about it because you know what? A lot of people like in a special community like your soul tribe, we tend to, especially if you grow up in a very nasty home, like a very nasty poor. She had a really fucked up life, like Cinderella story, and I also went through the same thing. I was Cinderella, like I was Cinderella. She was also Cinderella, but I never opened up because I didn't wanna just I just kept quiet about it. And she told me about her story whatsoever, and then out of the blue, I know that she was a genuine person because she have a very fine soul. And then but out of the blue, because the thing is, when people who are actually sensitive, when they meet each other most of them for the first time, they tend to sabotage the whole thing because they're so used of being abused, they're so used of people looking down on them. So she was searching that to me. She wanted me to treat her badly, but I wasn't. And was triggered the fuck up. She was triggered the fuck out, and I was like, what the fuck? Initially, I didn't realize what the fuck was happening because I wanted to be around her. I just knew that her aura is just amazing, but I didn't want to be like, I just wanted to happen organic because I didn't force to have a conversation where she just opened up on herself and I happened to open up on myself because genuinely I felt like I can trust this person. I felt like this is someone that I can talk to about certain things, but of course I didn't open up everything. I just have that tendency. So and then she and like the other woman was like that woman was horrible. So I was like, I just knew that I need to stay away from this one, but this one I can trust her. And then eventually she started teaming up with this other one. I was like, what? I don't. I was not ready for that. Like I was not ready for that energy. And I know that she regret what she did, because when I met her the other year, the next year, when she was no longer my roommate, she tried to get close to me, and then I was like, I just kept it cool. Yes, I was disappointed with how she did me. I was disappointed with that she team up and they talk behind my back about me, and it really disappointed. But I've never expected to be like that. And then she came up and like when someone is falling deep, I know that because I am sensitive, I can sense her energy, and she know that I can sense her shit, and she's just like felt ashamed of her behavior, and then we never talk again. I just like she felt ashamed. We kept distance whenever I'm trying to meet up with her because I knew that we have to have a conservation where that like, and she was like withdrawing, and she said like keep on making excuses, and you're like okay fine. There's no need to force her to go out for coffee. There's no need to force her to have conservation with me. That is actually long because she was not ready to go deep. She was not ready to do whatsoever. And to be honest, I'm still gonna say she was a genuine person. Just that I guess we're not a match to be like in a long lasting relationship. It was more like it was supposed to be a roommate, and I still kept it like a roommate because I didn't want to force it. It's just that I knew that her energy is dope as fuck. So I just let her do whatever that she wanted, but I did get hurt because it was the first time in my life I encountered someone that is actually like that. And when you are a person who have empathic, empathic, or have a lot of compassion toward other people, who just read people, who just observant, who can feel someone in the soul level. When you're meeting them for the first time, it just feels so right. But obviously, it was not something that was meant to be long lasting. So it was kind of painful, but I accepted, but okay, it's fine. So yeah, like she knew what she did, right? And it was the first time to explain someone who actually have shame, because nurses don't have give a fuck. Sociopaths, they know what they're doing, but they won't have shame. They will never admit what they do. They will never take accountability. They will never give you a genuine apology. If they do give you a genuine apology, it's just another way of strategy to manipulate you to go back to them. They want you back to do you dirty, because those people are just twisted. They have the most twisted mind. Sociopath, they know what the fuck they're doing. And I'm gonna say this: sociopath are born sociopath. Narcissists, some are made by whatever that they went through in their life. It can be environment, childhood trauma, whatsoever. Some are just born like that because it's an inheritance. It's a genetical inheritance. The same way that you inherit wisdom from ancestors, it's the same way that you can actually inherit trauma. The same way, because narcissistic is a trauma. It's a fucking trauma. It's a illness. It's a mental illness. It's a disorder. You can fucking inherit that. That's why most of the time in the A family, when someone has some sort of like a diabetes, so we tend to check other people. It's like that. Narcissistic tendencies are actually like that. So guys,